So my dad has been trying all these different ways, like JB Weld and stuff, to fix this water tank in the backyard. And every time I try to get just to get a word out to tell him, yeah, you just need to buy a used water tank. Surely you can find one on Craigslist or on the internet or something. Well, I don't buy nothing used. I said, how old is that water tank out there? It's 35 years old. So if you bought a 10-year-old water tank that doesn't have a hole in it for the water well, you got a problem with it because it's used. It's still got 20 years left in it by your own admission. I don't care. I was like, you know what? I can fix that tank. I know how to fix it. I went in, I started trying to tell him how to fix it. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't. I'm gonna JB Weld it. Oh, you already tried that. It didn't work. I don't want to hear how you want to fix it. Sounds too complicated. I said, I ain't even tried. I ain't even told you how to fix it yet. How the hell do you know it sounds too complicated? I don't care. I'm an asshole. Yeah, that's what he is. He's an asshole. He don't want to fix nothing. He's just fucking weird. Can't even listen to somebody tell him how to fix something that's probably would work, to be honest. So I went up to him. I'll tell you how I'm going to fix this water tank when it all comes down to it at the end, when he gets ready to throw it away, because he hadn't bought this is what I went up to him and told him. I said, look, I got one, two, three, four, $500 right here. Got $500. I will wager this $500 against your $100. All you got to do is put up $100. And if I fix it, you fixed your water well for $100. You fixed your water tank for $100. This is how confident I am that I can fix your water well. I'm going to give you $500 in the pot right there. And if I fail to fix it, you get the $500 so that you could buy a new tank. This is how hard-headed he is. I mean, it's freaking ridiculous, dude. It's like, have you ever talked to a zombie who can't stand to be proven wrong because somebody came up with a better idea than them, so they're going to make themselves suffer even if you put $500 in the pot? That's the zombie apocalypse that we're dealing with, okay? Literally. I mean, this isn't a fucking joke, all right? I'm telling you, literally, this is how fucked up the world is, okay? So he's in it for 100. If I succeed, his water well's fixed. If I fail, he has $500 to buy a entire new tank with, okay? Yeah, you know why he didn't take that offer? Because he doesn't want me to prove him wrong, that I can fix it my way. That's why, okay? That's what hell's like. That's where I moved to after I got tortured out of that Pie Hook Drive that I lived on down there by the bayou. Yeah, by the United States government after they used me to take out Dan Patrick. Yeah, and I had nothing to do with that. They tortured me with electromagnetic technology and caused me to have to come over here to hell, which is what my parents' house is. It's hell. So this is hell. This is where I live now. I live in hell, where your good ideas are worthless because you're in hell. So, yeah, I could have fixed the water well. I still can. But the way that you do it is because the bead, it's rusted out on the bottom weld. That bottom weld's rusted out, right? So what you do is you take you some rubber. I didn't see this on the internet or anything. I just came up with this just off the top of my head, just thinking about it. I swear to God. I don't even know if you can find it. There may be somebody else that's thought of this. I don't know. I thought of this myself. It's probably on YouTube because I'm connected to the internet. You know, Mind Hive technology that I've been talking about. So You get you a plastic trough or a aluminum trough or something, and you cut it down about this far from the bottom, right? You take you some rubber, glue it around there with some whatever kind of, I'm gonna have to figure out what the best glue is, get that rubber all around there, right, where it comes up, and make an apron, basically. And then you set the tank after that's all glued up and nice in that trough that's about this tall, as high as you can get it before you get to that first nipple on the tank. You know, the higher the better. You really mix your concrete really good. You put the concrete in that trough, that round trough that's going to go on the bottom. You set the tank that smack dab in the center of that, and your trough's going to be about this far from the tank to the edge of the plastic colander that you're going to set the tank in, right? So you're going to have a little colander. Then you're going to set the smaller tank inside the colander with concrete around it after you've jerry-rigged that weld with some rubber or something. I don't even think you need the rubber apron, to be honest. I think you just set it in the concrete. It'll probably solve the problem. The pressure of the concrete and everything is going to... But you want to put some rubber on there or some glue just for the double effect there. So you do that with a little rubber apron. So I told him I'd do that, and if it didn't work, he's got $500 for a new tank versus his $100 in case it works. You know why he doesn't want to do that? Doesn't even want to let me try it on my own without any problems, and worst comes to worst, he's got $500 for a new tank. You know why he doesn't want to do that? Because he's scared that it'll work, and then suddenly I'll look more intelligent than he does. And that is what you call the zombie apocalypse hell.